Dan Reed, how would you describe what you do for a living?
I'm a freelance documentary director and producer, and I also direct drama. I'm a sort of, at the moment, I'm a bit of a gun for hire. I also direct drama. I'm a sort of, at the moment, I'm a bit of a gun for hire. But I tend to make films which, in the documentary field, I tend to make films which go behind a big news story or go behind something that has made headlines and try to show the more complex side of it and to try and kind of unpack the hidden truths.
Who pays you to do this?
Well, I'm hired by Channel 4, ITV, HBO, PBS Frontline right now, the BBC. I've worked for all of the UK broadcasters over the last 20 years. I'm not part of a quick response team, so I'm hired on a job-by-job basis. And I do the projects that I like and the projects that for some reason turn me on. Now, I got a call, I think it was in January, from an executive producer who I worked with before, who I like, and he said, Dan, do you fancy going to Mumbai?
Was that executive producer from HBO?
It wasn't. HBO came on a little bit later. This was an exec producer that I'd worked with in the UK, years back, and sort of knew me of old and decided to try and tempt me back into documentary.
When you do this, do they give you, does whoever bought this, either Channel 4 here or HBO, do they tell you, here's how much money we're going to give you for this whole thing, and then you have to live within a budget?
Yeah, that's right. You live within a budget. The film's commissioned, so you are cash flowed, if you like, through the production. You don't have to put up your own money. You're cash flowed through, but there's a limited amount of money, and you can't spend more than what you have.
Where did you get the audio phone conversations between brother Wasi, who was supposed to be in Pakistan, and these 10 young men that did the killings?
The phone conversations were recorded by 2 intelligence agencies in India, to my knowledge. There was the Intelligence Bureau in New Delhi, in the capital, and then there was a police anti-terrorism unit that made the recordings in Mumbai as well. Exactly how I obtained the recordings I can't tell you, because these are not recordings that were released to us by the authorities. So
Are the authorities upset that you got them?
the authorities were rather upset that I got them, and I mean, we didn't. I believe a summons was issued against Channel 4, or some kind of legal action was threatened by the Mumbai police chief, but it wasn't followed through. And I think, you know, from the Indian point of view, yes, it was upsetting that this material that wasn't supposed to be publicly aired, broadcast, had been given a worldwide audience. But on the other hand, it demonstrated that Pakistan was behind the attack, and that for them was, you know, politically useful, I guess. And so they weren't too upset.